Hello YouTube, I'm back, Jasper here from the Uberclockers. It's a pretty bad name, I should change it sometime, whatever. Alright, so I have this dirt cheap console killer PC build I am waiting to show you guys, so let's get right into the video. Hello people of YouTube, I'm actually back and recording videos, so as I said in the intro, this is some console killer PC build. I was thinking about like, oh yeah, how can I make a PC for under $300 that competes with current gen consoles, not the PS4 Pro, because that thing is much faster than the standard current gen consoles, which are the Xbox One and the PS4. So I looked into it, and I have this sub $300 build that's actually cheaper than video game consoles and would theoretically deliver more performance. Let's start out with the processor. This is the AMD 5350. When I was building my first PC, I looked on AMD's website and I looked at CPUs and I looked at what's the cheapest, and it came up with the AMD 5350 for like 40 bucks. Later I realized it was a really slow part and all of that, and you know, but the 5350 uses the same Jaguar architecture as current gen consoles do. Their CPU is a 8-core Jaguar processor. This has 4 Jaguar cores, but the PS4 cores are clocked at like 800 megahertz, and the 5350 is clocked at 2.05 gigahertz. Higher clock speed, less cores. It should make up for the loss in performance, but honestly most games don't really take advantage of 8 cores these days. It's $36.99. It's a really cheap part, that's why I included it in this build. It will bottleneck the GPU, but not by much, and you'll be able to get console quality gaming on this thing. So our motherboard is the ECS KAM1 mini ITX AM1 motherboard. The AM1 socket that the 5350 uses, there are like 3 CPUs and there are like 3 motherboards. This one's really cheap. It's $33.73 on Amazon. 1 PCIe slot, 2 RAM slots. I don't think it even supports dual channel RAM. And that brings us to the memory. It's a Kingston HyperX Fury Blue, single 8 gig stick, DDR3 1866 megahertz. Yeah, it's so this RAM is 4243. For some reason DDR3 prices have like risen in the recent past, as in like a month ago, and so 4243 is a bit expensive because like when I used to compile these things, at least when I used to output more videos, they used to be able to get like $30 8 gig sticks, so they're trying to squeeze all the cash they can out of us. So now we have the Hitachi Ultrastar 500 gigabyte 3.5 inch 7200 RPM internal hard drive, $33 on Amazon. Current gen consoles have like 500 gigs of storage, but it's like a 5200 RPM hard drive. This is 7200 RPM. This is definitely going to be faster. You're going to get better read and write speeds. You're going to boot up fast. All that good stuff. Now we have the video card. This is the actually exciting part. You know, no one really wants to hear people list off what RAM modules they're using. This is the Gigabyte Radeon RX 460 4GB WINDFORCE OC video card. It's a 4GB model of the RX 460, which is part of AMD's new lineup of RX series video cards. I have the RX 480. This is the RX 460. It's meant for esports, but it can deliver console quality gaming at console resolutions, which tend to be like 900p and sub 1080p. This card should have no trouble matching or beating current gen consoles. You get a free AMD string bag. I don't know why they put that in there. It's like you get this video card in a string bag. That's gonna make more people buy it, definitely. You get a free string bag. There's a $30 mail-in rebate. It's cheap. You get a string bag. Buy this card. This is like $89.99. Let's move on to the case. So the case is the Cooler Master Elite 130 Mini ITX Tower case. It should fit all your parts inside. It's $30 with a $20 mail-in rebate. What's normally $50, $20 mail-in rebate makes it $30. It's on Newegg. Always mail in those rebates, guys. I didn't, and I didn't get my cash back. Yeah, let's move on to the power supply, which is obviously the best part of this build. It's not. The Rosewill 500 watt 80 plus bronze certified semi-modular ATX power supply. It's a cheap power supply, $50 with a $30 mail-in rebate, making it $20. Supply is 500 watts, it's 80 plus bronze certified. Semi-modular means that some of the essential cables are already like connected to the PSU. Most of the other ones, like if you need like Molex connectors or something, like you can just plug them in. It's good for a small form factor case. If you're working with ITX or micro ATX, you want to use semi-modular or fully modular power supplies, but modular power supplies are super expensive, so I just chose this for this build. I hope you guys enjoy this video. This is my first in a while. Remember, if you want me to design a custom PC build, like if you want me to compile a parts list on PCPartPicker for you, tell me in the comments. I'll get to that as soon as possible, release a video, send you the parts list, or well, you'll get it from the video. I've done it for a multitude of different people, including some guy in Denmark and some guy in the UK. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video